This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. We got J Hood in the building.
You already know the boy is back. You hear me? Make sure you go subscribe to my YouTube channel right now, man. Tell us from the hood the vlog series. You dig? Let's get into it.
Yes, sir. So we got Young Thug looking like he possibly could get bond. His lawyers arguing for it because they postponed the trial.
Okay. I mean, I don't know.
They made a good case. They made a good case, though, because, like, you guys brought all these charges against him. RICO, this. You accused me of this, this, and this. And you're not ready? You're not ready to go to trial?
I mean, didn't they say the trial wasn't going to start until like February, right? Anyway.
March, but it was going to start in January.
Okay. I mean, they might be just throwing shit out there to see if it stick to the wall, you know what I mean? But like, it still might start in February, January when that was going to start.
I mean, I don't know. This is what I think. I think they rounded everybody up and arrested them, hoping people would start snitching.
I mean, that could play a part in it too, because they did say some of the people that were informants are withdrawing statements and not wanting to cooperate. And you know what I mean? Like so.
And there's no evidence that the Young Thug's lawyer is saying there's no evidence saying that he threatened these people or anything that you're accusing him of doing.
Right.
This is what I see happening. I see Gunna.
I just don't think it's going to be that easy for them to wiggle out of this. Not saying that they can't, but because this is the thing, right? Like, they didn't just start like attempting to build a case on you. They've been doing this for years and years.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, even if they don't hit you with all the numbers that you thought you were going to get, you're going to get something.
He's going to get something because remember Max B he's still in jail now, but he got 75 years for just answering a phone of someone that got killed.
Yeah, that was crazy.
So he wasn't there. He didn't pull the trigger. Nothing. He answered the phone and he got they snitched on him and he got the most years. Out of the people that pulled the trigger got less years than him.
That's crazy.
So in this case, they have Young Thug renting the car that supposedly killed Nut.
Right.
And
they got him on wiretap talking about, y'all ain't, whatever that he was saying, like, y'all ain't gonna do nothing, and all that other type of shit that they were saying, he was saying.
Yeah. This is really a YFN Lucci versus Young Thug thing, so I think Gunna's gonna get bond right now. I think he will.
Yeah, eventually.
I think it'd be a stretch for Young Thug to get bond, but I think that he'll beat RICO and he'll just get some type of couple years for just being somewhat attached to the Nut thing,
Right, and they're going to definitely push the organized crime thing.
They're going to try to, but I don't think it's going to stick.
I mean, I ain't even going to say hopefully, but, who knows, man.
Because it's a Fed state case. It's not a Fed case, So the Feds, like the people that I don't know how Casanova's thing, but they had him like, there was no, he had to take a plea deal. Like it was over.
His code D just copped out.
They all copped out. And once they all start copping out, they're admitting to what they did. And some of those things involve Casanova. So he had no choice. It's over. He's a dummy. Casanova's a dummy, man.
Yeah, I don't think he copped out yet, but his partner did.
He copped out. He did. They didn't give him the years yet, but he pleaded guilty, and now they're gonna give him years.
Okay.
Now he's a dummy because he went to jail and still hung around criminals when you're not supposed to, and like he was part of an organized crime gang. It's like, come on.
Right.
I feel bad for his family.
I mean, always, man. It's always the family that suffers in a situation like that.
Yeah.
But as far as Gunna, I can see him eventually, getting out. Because it seems like he's only implicated via association. You know what I'm saying? Like.
Yeah.
See what happened with Thug.
Yeah, we'll see. I don't think he's going to get out, but I think he has a shark as a lawyer. His lawyers got him out of things before, where like shooting up vehicles and stuff. Like he's gotten out of some crazy stuff where he's been implicated in.
Yeah, but that might be the very reason why they might not let him slither out of this. Like, I mean, they probably like, listen, we let you get up out of all them other situations, but we gotta grab you by your cojones on something. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't just be out here thinking.
Yeah. But it's up to the judge, not the prosecutors. So the prosecutors, if they're not prepared.
The prosecutor and the district attorney is going hard. Like,
yeah, but they don't decide to let him out or not. It's a judge. So if the judge looks at the prosecution and the DA and they're like, yo, you guys aren't even prepared.
Yeah, the case got to be strong. Like, you know what I mean? If not, it's always going to be wiggle room.
Yeah, because if the DA and the prosecutors had their way with Meek Mill, actually, they were lenient on him. It was the judge. Remember, the judge hated him.
Right.
So that's what kept him in that jam all the time.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, man. We'll see.
According to them, you know, we ain't going to keep just regurgitating the same information that we hear. Like, you know, the DA, according to her, you know, all these other people are supposed to be getting charges brought on them in Atlanta and all the other quote unquote gangs and organized crime. You know, crews and cliques and all that's supposed to be being taken down. She said within the next 30 days. She said that 90 days ago. So it's like,
well, they did take down one gang that was doing home invasions. There was some low end rappers in there. I see them taking, you know, I mean, it's pretty obvious. OTF is making there's a lot of arrests with OTF members. And I think that's what they were talking about. I don't think they were talking about, even though 4 PF members get arrested, OTF is like, so many of them get arrested in Atlanta. It's crazy. It's like, all rappers got to be aware of this. I know you want to have a label and everything. You got to be aware who you're giving them chains to. You know what I mean? Like, cause
I think it's more so the younger cats, man. They don't understand, like, you know, you putting your company out there and people that you got representing you as far as like your crew and all that, if they running around like committing crazy crimes with company on their back, like it's gonna fall on you. You know what I mean? Like, and they don't understand that concept because you living free and you living wild. You just think like it's cool. We just a clique. No, man, you're an actual corporation now, but your corporation gonna be looked at as an organized crime.
Criminal enterprise instead of a business.
So.
It's a shame because, you know, Little Durk, you know, he blew up after King Von passed and he's kind of blowing it.
I mean, you know, he been staying out of trouble though. You know what I'm saying? It's just more
quiet lately. Quiet, but he has a pending attempt murder case.
And ATL, right?
Yeah, they keep pushing that off. I'm wondering what's happening. Like, how does that get pushed off so hard?
He been prolonging that. His lawyer been getting that prolonged for years now.
2 years, right?
You don't even hear about it.
I'd be wondering because I would be thrown under the jail myself. Like, I guess money and just having knowing the right people just keep you out for a while.
You don't hear nothing about that case.
Yo, do you know the YouTuber Omi and a Hellcat?
Who?
You know the big guy Omi and a Hellcat? He buys a bunch of cars. He's had a Fed case that he pleaded guilty to for years now. Still not in jail. He's taking orders of cars on his YouTube channel and everything, like rebuilding his company, because that was for a bootlegging case.
Okay, but then they had, I mean, I may be mistaken. You probably know better than I do, but wasn't he asked to pay back a certain amount of money?
Yeah, he has to make restitution, but most people do when they go to jail.
Okay.
If they figure, if that's part of the case, you know, where you took money or something, like, you know?
Right.
But that's just part of it. That is weird. I'm always wondering, like, is this real or is he paying to get, it doesn't seem real.
Right. Damn, son.
That's okay. Anyways, that note, this is Jordan Tower with JT News, and make sure you guys go check out J Hood on his channel.
Yes, sir.
J Hood. Got Tales from the Hood and all that on there. He's got albums dropping very soon. It's Jordan Tower with JT News. Peace.